You will develop a palate. A palate is a spot on your tongue where you remember, where you assign words to the textures of taste. Eating becomes a discipline, language obsessed. You will never simply eat food again. I don't know what it is exactly, being a server. It's a job, certainly, but not exclusively. There's a transparency to it, an occupation stripped of the usual ambitions. One doesn't move up or down. One waits. You are a waiter. It is fast money. Loose, slippery bills that inflate and disappear over the course of an evening. It can be a means to those with concrete ends and unwavering vision. I grasped most of that easily enough when I was hired at the restaurant at 22. Some of it was a draw, the money, the sense of safety that came from having a place to wait. What I didn't see was that the time had severe brackets around it. Within those brackets, nothing else existed. Outside of them, all you could remember was the blur of a momentary madness. 90% of us wouldn't even put it on a resume. We might mention it as a tossed-off reference to our moral rigor, a badge of a certain kind of misery, like enduring earthquakes or spending time in the army. It was so finite. I came here in a car like everybody else, in a car filled with shit I thought meant something, and shortly thereafter tossed on the street. DVDs, soon to be irrelevant, a box of digital and film cameras for a still latent photography talent, a copy of On the Road that I couldn't finish, and a Swedish modern lamp from Walmart. It was a long, dark drive from a place so small you couldn't find it on a generous map. Does anyone come to New York clean? I'm afraid not. But crossing the Hudson, I thought of crossing Lethe, milky river of forgetting. I forgot that I had a mother who drove away before I could open my eyes, and a father who moved invisibly through the rooms of our house. I forgot the parade of people in my life as thin as mesh screens, who couldn't catch whatever it was I wanted to say to them. And I forgot how I drove down dirt roads between desiccated fields, under an oppressive guard of stars, and felt nothing. Yes, I'd come to escape. But from what? The twin pillars of football and church? The low, faded homes on childless cul-de-sacs? Mornings of the Gazette and boxed donuts? The sedated, sentimental middle of it? It didn't matter. I would never know exactly. For my life, like most, moved only imperceptibly and definitively forward. Let's say I was born in late June of 2006 when I came over the George Washington Bridge at 7 a.m. with the sun circulating and dawning, the sky full of sharp corners of light, before the exhaust rose, before the heat gridlocked in, windows unrolled, radio turned up to some impossibly hopeful pop song. Open, open, open.